Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's been a long time, and we're glad to be back. And we want to thank everybody for their continued support while we were kind of like on a long hiatus, and really just to put it out there and get it out of the way right up front. We took a long break from creating any content, really, because the bottom line was it just didn't feel like it was going to really produce any quality content. I didn't really have anything to come to the table with that was going to be quality content. And that's it in a nutshell, and as honest and as transparent as I can be. So that's that. And enough about that, and then we're going to rise from the ashes. We're going to rip this blaster box of 2020 Contenders. There was some of this on the shelf. And, product is hard to find now, extremely hard to find, all over social media feeds, Twitter, Instagram, I see nothing but empty shelves, and, hobby boxes and hobby product is astronomical. It's through the roof. Retail product is hard to find. A lot of people are pulling these and then flipping them again online for astronomical amounts. I mean, it's crazy. And some people could say that that's a negative thing. I don't really think so. I think it's indicative of the hobby being strong. Number one, there's a lot of interest in the hobby right now. Number two is, and probably more importantly, is there's a lot of room for everybody in the hobby to do something with the hobby. And that makes it a lot more fun than back in the day, just ripping some wax packs and, stuffing cards into plastic sleeves. So I want to get into this box real quick. And so we'll flip the camera around and we'll make that happen. So we're back. As we said, we got the camera flipped around. Almost have forgotten how to do this. This is crazy. We haven't ripped a lot of product, and really the reason why is we haven't been buying a lot of product. And the product that we have been buying, my son likes to rip product, and I really enjoy having pack battles with him. He's not interested in being on social media to do all that. So really, if I'm buying and ripping any product, really it's just about the fun I can have sharing the experience with him. So, that's what it is. That's probably how it's going to be going forward. You're probably not going to see a lot of us ripping packs or anything like that. But when you do, hey man, it is what it is. This is exciting, kind of have the Jones to rip some packs. And luckily, our local Walmart had some, and that's where we picked these up. They were, everything else is empty. So here we go. We've got supposedly 2 autos, 6 cards per pack, 7 packs per box. Pretty decent value, I can say right there. So here we are. We've got our 7 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure enough. So we'll lay them out here and we'll get to ripping right away. It's been a long time since we ripped any. Well, not really. It's been a long time on video since we've been on video ripping packs, and that's really by design. Like I said, my son enjoys it. He usually just destroys me in the pack battles, and truth be told, even if he didn't, I'd tell him he did. So that's kind of how that works. So here we're starting off with a Jared Goff season ticket. I had seen the designs on eBay of these cards, and I really like them. I don't care so much for the college, but it is what it is. I do like this Contenders Draft Pick layout. Alvin Kamara, Mark Andrews, Boomer Sooner. Here's one, Zach Moss, game day ticket. And then looks like we got Max Crosby. One thing I do like, well, no, that looks like to be just a season ticket with a gold border. And then a DeAndre Hopkins from Clemson. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We've been watching a lot of content, while we were kind of on a hiatus. The crazy thing was, excuse me, that we were continually selling singles. The singles market is amazing, and that probably has to do with, it probably has everything to do with the amount of product that's almost unavailable for a regular collector. So we got Dalvin Cook. That's a pretty cool picture. Odell Beckham Jr., DJ Chark, back-to-back LSU Tigers. Looks like it could be our first auto. So we'll flip it around. Yep, sure enough. Stanford Samuels, the third from Florida State. Pretty cool. Joey Bosa. And then we got Barry Sanders. And that's always a favorite of mine to pull. Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Actually, you know, I've got a box of 1990 Fleer, 2 boxes of 1990 Fleer, and we'll probably make some content out of that in the chase for the Emmitt Smith update. You know, so that should be kind of fun to go through some of that older product. Believe it or not, it's getting more popular nowadays. So here we have a Deebo Samuel, have a Ronald Jones II, Irv Smith Jr. I've got some of his dad's rookie cards, and I thought about making a combination of father and son rookie cards. Oh, wow. Looks like our second auto. Back-to-back, we got Trayvon Diggs. I think he's a receiver from the University of Alabama. It's not the droid we were looking for as far as Jerry Jeudy, but hey, we'll take it. Pretty cool. Cyclone, David Montgomery. And then, man, one of our favorites in the CU buff, Denver Bronco, Philip Lindsay. So there's our 2 autos. You know, there really ain't a whole lot left out of that. We might just, we might hit the brakes on it and then save these other packs for me and Wesley. So here we go. Keyshawn Johnson, Fresno State. Christian McCaffrey from Stanford. Miles Sanders from Penn State. Legacy, Jason Witten and Peyton Manning. These guys are always a tandem. Mason Rudolph, and then ended up with Darrell Henderson. So we got 3 packs left. You know, we've got both autos out of the way, and you know what the heck, man. Let's just go ahead and rip it. I'll save those other 2. You know, there's no sense in making sitting around any longer than we have to. So A.J. Brown, Ole Miss, Cooper Kupp. Oh, am I glad that we did. We've got kind of a, I don't know if you can see the movement on there, but it's definitely different than what we had. Lamar Jackson, I love this kid. You know, he's and it looks like we got another backwards card there. So we got Zeke. We got Tom Brady. Tom Brady's always nice, especially for the singles that we sell. You know, Tom Brady always does well. So there's Lamar Jackson. I'm not sure what that is, but that has a definite different, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if it's a prism or, you know, what the heck it is. Doesn't say. Just has a different look altogether to it. That's an awesome card. And then, nope, it's just collegiate connections, Jake Fromm and Jacob Eason. So there it is. Probably the card we like the best is this Lamar Jackson, because we freaking love that guy. And then we've got the autos, Trayvon Diggs, and Stanford Samuels. So there's our hits in all their glory. We'll get them sleeved and top loaded and out. So we're gonna flip the camera around and then we'll be right back. So yeah, that was it, down and dirty and in a nutshell. You know, thanks for tuning in and checking out the blaster rip of the Panini 2020 Contenders Draft Picks. We sure appreciate it. Thanks again for your time. If you got any comments, feedback, you know, hey, let us know. Always reach out to us on social media, Instagram, 45 by GK45X5, 45 by 5. You can find us online, 45 by 5 sports cards, or GK45 by 5. You do that, you're going to find either us, our YouTube, our Instagram, our eBay channel, our Shopify store. You can find it all. Always enjoy talking to other collectors, getting to meet them and share anything that we've learned along the way to help you out. That's really what it's all about. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.